Hey folks, Ron here with Gamer the Blathering. So today is my day 5, and of course I'm late. It's actually happening on day 6 technically, and I have no time zone evidence to the contrary. It is actually about to be midnight as I record this for my local time. That said, I have pretty good reasons. One is it's the weekend and I've got a family and I game on Fridays and Sundays. So I think actually gaming and spending time with family are both more important than recording videos. Pretty straightforward stuff. I think pretty much anybody can respect that. Two, I conflated the day 4 and day 5 prompts. The day 4 prompt was about memorable NPCs, and I think I covered that from how to create a memorable NPC. But when I answered Hank Ketchum as a memorable NPC, I really should have used him as a favorite recurring NPC, which would have been today's. My most, my single most memorable NPC was actually, for me as a player, was in Tracy Sizemore's Han Cluster game called the Rassiter Incident. She presented this character named Catherine, who was a little girl, and she had lost her parents, and there was this major disaster happening on a ship, and I was captivated by this character. I really kind of laser focused in on her, and it became more important to me as a player to do right by this NPC than it did to actually solve the A plot of the adventure. So I should have put that out there as my answer. So what I've decided to do for day 5 is I am going to pull the trigger on an alternate prompt, and I'm going to talk about my most memorable character retirement. So it's important to say, first of all, this was back in 1998, maybe, no, it was 1997. And I know this because it was the year I met my wife, and she was observing the wrap up of a Mage the Ascension campaign that I was playing at a local coffee shop. And again, I was a player, not a game master. And I was playing a character. I honestly don't remember the character's name, but he was a Euthanatos mage, which is sort of the mage that's into entropy and things falling apart. That's what those mages are all about. But he had a delusion and thought he was an action hero, and it was so much fun. So one of the things about Mage the Ascension is if you do magic, it has to look like a coincidence. And if it doesn't seem like a coincidence to those around it, paradox can happen. And paradox can range from, a little bit of harm to, holy crap, the world just got different kind of thing. And it was the final session, and I decided that my character was going to save the day. And I did this insane magic going out in a blaze of glory as this character, and he was just completely gobbled up by paradox, and that was it. It was crazy. And it was my wife's first time seeing a role-playing game, and afterward she said something along the lines of, is every week like that? And I had to honestly say no. But it turned out she still got into role playing and is now one of the best players I'm aware of. So that is the answer for my alternate prompt, because I screwed up a real prompt, and hopefully you guys can forgive me for that, and I still delivered on some good content. Anyway, I will see you on time, I hope, for day 6. And until then, do good, avoid evil, and play more games.